Hello! So today I'm going to be doing the last hill I need to do in County Durham, which is called Bink Moss. This is a very busy road. There's a lot of motorcycles being passed, and we're heading up here. Welcome to the moor. So it starts off with a long track, so I'm going to follow this track, and then afterwards we're going to cut across the moor. Apparently it gets really boggy, so I've been waiting for there to be a drought before I did this one. So we've had a drought for the last few weeks. We've had some really red hot weather. It's a lot cooler today and cloudy. So today is kind of like the ideal time to do it before it rains. Okay, so because we're going to be walking on track for quite a while, I think it's about a mile on track and then a mile heather bashing. I've just put my gaiters in the backpack rather than wear them the entire distance. And then before we head off into the moors, I'll switch into my gaiters. That'll stop the heather getting into my boots and my socks. Must be quite close to the bird's nest because the birds are going crazy at the moment. So Bink Moss is a Hewitt, which means that it's over 2,000 feet with a prominence of at least 30 metres. It's the last significant hill I have to do in County Durham. And if you look at it on an aerial photograph, you'll see that there's like sinkholes all the way around the summit. It's rumoured to be extremely boggy, hence the reason why I've waited for it to be a drought before I tackled it. So we're in June 2023 at the moment, by the way. I'm way behind on my editing. I've got 5 episodes of the Grand Tour to edit. 2 were from 2021. So it gives you a while back. I've got bits and bobs of Edinburgh, again 2021, and I've got some bits of the lakes from last year, 2022. So I've got a load to edit. It's just getting the time to do it is the problem. But like, it must be going to rain soon. Tonight probably. And the reason why now is probably a good time to do this hill, because I've got flies bothering me already. Like literally, like, just get out the car, cross this little bridge, and already flies are bothering me. So like, where did they come from? How did they know that I was here to be bothered? I've got insect repellent on, so hopefully it'll be alright, but my insect repellent's a little bit out of date. I need to get some new one. I was a bit concerned that there might have been thunder over in that direction, but it's actually the military. There's a live range over there, and I can hear the guns. I don't think I'm going to pick that up on the camera. It's boom, boom, boom. Here's the first point of interest, little cabin. So look and see. Oh, that rock was a bit stiff. There we go. Just a shooter's hut. Place for your bed. Nothing fancy. Interesting, you can go into the hut, but they padlock the toilet. I guess we continue up the track. Not time to leave yet. There's the first sight of the hill. Yes, here, Bink Moss. Up to now it's been hiding behind all these little false summits. So I'm going to stop and put my gaiters on here. This is where I leave the track. I was going to head along here and then up and over, There's a track there as well. I'm just wondering which one would be better to do. I think I'll stick with my original route just in case and hope for the best. But I might be coming back down that other one. It's a bit murky today. So there's a very faint path along here which I'm going to take, and then walk along here a little bit and then push up onto the top and then straight to the summit. So I'm not far off the track, and I come across this more clear track and there's a stick on the top there. That's where I'm leaving this side and heading up onto the top. That's more or less where the path ends. As you can see, there's lots of these sinkholes, loads of them. And these surround the entire top. So this looks like nice easy grass to walk on, cotton grass, but there's lots of dry sphagnum moss, which suggests that if it wasn't a drought, this would be one huge giant bog and you would have been better off sticking on the heather. But as it is a dry day and it's been dry for a while, it makes it a lot easier to walk on this than it would have if it was wet. There's a lot of these gullies as well in this hill, as well as the potholes, like ringed by these. Most of them are fine. This one's the first one I've had to jump across. I can see the summit now. And there's some tracks here as well. I don't know, I've just been bashing through the heather. This is interesting. I wonder if that was like an old trig point. Obviously that was covering something. Very interesting. That's the summit over there. This isn't the real summit. So let's have a look at the views of Bink Moss. Obviously when it's a clearer day you'll get much better views. It's a bit hazy, so I can see hills on the horizon that the camera might not pick up on. So down on that side of the hill is Teesdale. I've come up the opposite side. So the summit of Bink Moss, my very last Hewitt in County Durham, my last significant top over 500 metres with a prominence of more than 15 metres. I've done all the County Durham tops now, all the Northumberland ones, continue working on the Cumbrian ones and try and increase the Scottish ones as well. But we need to do the Grand Tour, keep on top of that, I want to get that finished. And want to try and get the Wainwrights knocked off as well at some point. Need to get back to the lakes. I've not been to the lakes for ages, so I need to get back there and try and get my hill fitness again, and then start looking at Scotland. Yay! So this is the top of Bink Moss. It's famous for its welly boots. Give you an idea how dry it is. This is normally full of water. If you look at the satellite maps, this is water and it's dry. So my recommendation if you're doing this hill is wait for there to be a drought, because it'll make it much easier, or a frosty morning when everything's frozen. but then just getting here actually is a bit difficult when it's like snow and frost on the roads. But a drought, not a problem, easy. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, don't forget to leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button for the next adventure, share with your friends on social media, and I'll catch you on the next one.